This atomizer has had cycling issues since day one. Bruce initially drilled a .1000 diameter paired with a +2 gas tube. After sending him a video, he suggested drilling it out to a .1065 inches. I thought .1065 looked a bit much, so I used a .1025 drill bit. I took the calipers and measured the depth of the barrel, so I would not over-drill too deep and screw up the rifling. I locked the calipers, I tore a straight edge of blue painter's tape, measured the depth of the drill bit, put the blue painter's tape to mark the maximum drill depth. Though I made this look easy, I was being very precautious. It took an extra 10 to 15 minutes to drill out the extended .0025 diameter hole. I ran a lube bore snake 2 times to remove any material inside of the barrel. The next morning, I tested the new gas port before installing the handguard. Fortunately or unfortunately, I've only got 1 bullet left to do this test. So what I need to see is this thing lock back. And if it does lock back, I won't need to drill the port. If it doesn't, then I will. That's what I wanted to see. About a week later, after painting the .22 atomizer, I loaded 10 rounds into the magazine and continued to have issues. What you definitely don't want to do to Peterson brass. I need to drill that port a little bit more. That evening, I went ahead and drilled out what Bruce suggested from the beginning at .1065 inches. Just like last time, I used blue painter's tape to mark off the proper depth. I also had more confidence of what it feels like to break through the inside layer of the barrel. This time, it took less than a minute. So I just need to clean this out and we will be good to go. Let's pray it actually cycles tomorrow. To be absolutely certain my gas block was lined up properly, I ran a bore scope to watch the alignment before tightening it into place. I also marked both the gas block and the barrel on top and on bottom to provide an indicator the next time I may have to take off the gas block. Now it seems overgassed. I reached out to Bruce and he agrees. The ejection time is so fast, the case doesn't have time to eject. My next step in the cycling issue that I've been having with the .22 atomizer is swapping out the old ejector extractor that has way over 5,000 rounds that I've had since 2015 or 16. The old one measured width, I think, at .70, and the depth, I believe, was at like .64. The new one, new ejector extractor, the width is at .68, which isn't that much of a deal, but where it really is significant is in the depth. I think it's like at a .58. So let me get this into slow motion and let's hope this will solve the problem. Now the bolt isn't locking back. I swapped out to an AR-15 H2 buffer. I've gone ahead and loaded 2 rounds into the mag pull. Let's pray this solves the issue. Probably a bad idea. This is a modified heavy AR-15 spring, which is lighter than the AR-10 spring. So let me try this and see if it works. Again, I've loaded 2 rounds. That is problem solving at its best. A modified heavy Wolf AR-15 spring with the standard 308 buffer, and it was throwing the brass. That was the last one, kicked it that way, but the first one that charged went over there. We are in business.